Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Coming up on 6:13 now on this late Thursday evening, or early Thursday evening, I should say. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed. It's late in the week, and we do have a lot of gray skies and some warmer temperatures heading our way, however, as we head into the end of the work week, or at least the start of the Easter weekend for many of you as well. Let's first take a look at our flood warnings that do continue. We don't have any more flood watches, but we do have flood warnings that continue for the Black River at Watertown until Saturday morning. Several spots along West Canada Creek, both in Hinckley and as well as Cast Bridge, and then in the Mohawk River at Little Falls. Those continue until either noon on Friday or 12:15 a.m. respectively, and the one at Hinckley goes until further notice. But the good news is that those continue to be chipped away at. Same thing for the flood watch that was in effect from Monday up until this morning for many of us. Right now, gray skies in downtown Utica, 40 degrees, so below average for this time of year, and kind of adding to that cool factor is an east-southeasterly breeze at 16 miles an hour, gusting to 26, making it feel like 31. That dew point is at 37 as well, so it feels rather pleasant. If not, a little bit on the dry side out there right now. We do have some warmth missing us down toward, or I should say relatively warmer conditions missing us down toward our southwest right now. Temperatures there into the 40s to right around, if not just above 50 degrees. But the further northeast you go, we have temperatures that are into the middle and upper 30s out there right now. Cooperstown 39, Johnstown 35, same thing up toward Old Forge, and sandwiched in between right now, Utica 41, same thing over in Utica 40, I should say, Camden at 41. As far as tomorrow's temperatures are going to be concerned, we're going to have temperatures in the upper 60s to within a couple of degrees of 70. The reason for that, a south-southwesterly breeze at around 10 to 15 miles an hour, and like today, there will be higher gusts, especially as we head into the afternoon, but that's in the wake of a warm front. So temperatures in the 60s and 70s. It's the warmest day that we've had, by the way, since October 19th of last year, nearly 5.5 months ago. Back then it was 78 degrees, but at least we'll take 70. We do have some showers moving through the area right now as you go up toward the north and east. That's where you could find a couple wet snowflakes mixing in. We do have a trough associated with that warm front that I just mentioned back toward the west moving through to thank for that. And because of that, temperatures will be on the rise as we head through the evening hours. It will be rather gray skies. There could be a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder late tonight, early tomorrow morning, and then several rounds of rain as we head through the afternoon tomorrow, especially from the thruway up toward the north. But again, you get the idea. With the southwesterly breeze, will be well into the 60s and 70s for many of us. Then a little bit cooler as we head through Saturday. Keep in mind the average high for this time of year is around 50, so we'll be well above that both days. Saturday will just be, depending on where you are, relative to a cold front moving through. And then as we head through Sunday, we'll see falling temperatures. It does become windy as well for your Easter holiday. Then it looks like it ends as a few snow showers early next week, with temperatures running a little bit below average yet again. Thomas, back over to you.
When we come back, a medical examiner is...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
10:17 is now the time on your late Thursday evening. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a warmer and showery weekend followed by a wet Easter Sunday as well. Let's take a look first off, speaking of wetness, at the flood alerts, flood warnings that are still in effect for our area. They have been scaled back some, like the one for the Mohawk River at Little Falls that was in effect earlier tonight has now been allowed to expire, but it does continue for the West Canada Creek at Cast Bridge through 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Same thing at Hinckley until 6:30 p.m. and then for the Black River at Watertown until 6:45 a.m. on Saturday morning. And then off toward our west, we do have a flood advisory that continues for the Salmon River in central Oswego County. So the water levels will continue to crest and then recede. So those flood warnings will continue to be scaled back. Right now, 40 degrees in downtown Utica under cloudy skies. Winds out of the east-southeast at 17, gusting up to 25. That's not going to change as we head through the day tomorrow, even though the winds will be out of the southwest tomorrow. They'll still be pretty breezy out there, making it feel like 31 at the present time. Visibility not an issue at 10 miles. The dew point at 37. Most of us are seeing temperatures into the middle and upper 30s off toward the north and east. Down toward the southwest, though, you've got temperatures within a couple of degrees of 40, and then well off toward our west, we have middle and upper 40s to right around 50 degrees. That's the case over in Sodus at the present time. As we head through the day tomorrow, we'll start off in the 40s and 50s. I should also mention that temperatures will be on the rise toward and after midnight thanks to that warm front moving through. And that's what will allow a south-southwesterly breeze to move in around 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting 20 to 30, helping to boost our temperatures well into the middle and upper 60s to within a couple of degrees of 70, nearly 20 degrees above average for this time of year. The radar is looking a little bit quieter than it was earlier this evening, but we'll continue to see rounds of showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder thanks to a stationary front that is now moving to the north as a warm front down toward our southwest, and then this cold front moves through as we head into Saturday, and that will increase shower chances and decrease that temperature yet again. So overnight tonight we'll see cloudy skies, chances for showers, maybe in a rumble of thunder toward and after midnight. For those of you that have to head out to work tomorrow morning, be prepared for wet conditions. We'll see a brief break around midday. There could even be a few breaks of sunshine out there, but generally I think clouds will have the upper hand, and then we'll see some more shower activity tomorrow afternoon and evening. Temperatures, as I mentioned, in the 60s to near 70 tomorrow, and then on Saturday it just depends on where you are. Cooler to the north, warmer to the south thanks to a cold front moving through the area. That'll keep shower chances, breezy conditions into the weekend forecast as well. And then Sunday, because of that cold front, we'll start off in the 50s and then end up in the 40s. It's pretty windy with some thunder showers still possible, and it could end as a little bit of snow. Yes, snow, that's right, even though we're in April, as we head into the day on Monday. Thomas, back over to you.
Thank you, Jordan. Dorian Alert is here.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
13 is now the time on this late Thursday evening. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking warmer conditions, but also some showers into the weekend. And it looks like it wraps up as a fairly wet Easter Sunday as well. Let's first take a look, speaking of wetness, at the flood alerts that do continue, flood warnings, that is, for the Black River at Watertown, the West Canada Creek, both at Hinckley as well as Cast Bridge. And those continue until Friday, if not early Saturday morning in some cases, but those are continuing to crest and recede. So we'll continue to see those warnings chipped away at. We also have a flood advisory just toward our west in Oswego County for the Salmon River and central portions of the county as well. As we take a look live at downtown Utica right now, we're seeing mostly cloudy skies and same conditions as we were the last hour. 40 degrees, winds out of the east-southeast at 15, gusting to 26. And those gusty winds going to continue to be with us into our Friday as well, but the difference is they'll be out of the southwest, so that's a warmer wind direction, making it feel like 32 right now, those gusty winds, that is, and the visibility not an issue at 10 miles, dew point at 37. Temperatures up toward the north and east are a little bit chillier, more like the middle and upper 30s there. Down toward the southwest, you've got temperatures within a couple of degrees of 40, and even warmer than that to the west of Interstate 81, where they're in the middle and upper 40s to, in some cases, right around 50. That's the case over in Sodus right now. Many of us going to be flirting with the 70-degree mark for the first time this year, and the first time in 5.5 months. The last time we had temperatures at or above 70 was Sunday, October 19th, when it got to 78 degrees. Tomorrow will be around 70, which is still about 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of year after starting the day in the 40s and the 50s. Temperatures are going to be on the rise during the overnight hours thanks to the wind switching to the south and southwest in the wake of a warm front, which is now down toward our southwest. It's a stationary front right now, but it's lifting its way up toward the north as a warm front, and so increases in shower chances, temperatures, as well as cloud cover will be with us during the overnight hours, especially from the thruway on toward the north. Could even be a rumble of thunder in there as well. And then we'll see a brief break around midday before we see some sunshine that kind of destabilizes things. And it looks like we'll see a shower, maybe even a heavier thunderstorm or two as we head into what would typically be the evening commute. But I think many people have the day off from work thanks to Good Friday, so there won't be as much travel on the roadways. But just keep in mind that there will be some showers, maybe even a thunderstorm or two. Around 70 tomorrow, 50s to around 60 north, and then a little bit warmer as you head down toward the south on Saturday with a cold front moving through. And that cold front means we'll start the day on Easter with temperatures in the 50s and then slide throughout the 40s. And it looks like it could end as a little bit of snow shower activity as we head into Monday, with temperatures remaining in the 40s for the early part and middle of next week. And then we'll go back above average for next Thursday with a few showers. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan. When we come back,